What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to go over the additions I've made to the project I'm working on. So from the first video, I believe I only had the terrain and just some materials. So originally I had like it going grey on the slopes and it being green on the flat parts, sandy on the parts that get low enough to be sand, and white to represent snow the higher it got. So now I'm just showing what I've added. So as you can see, I've got some foliage, and this foliage becomes denser the closer you get to it. That way, like if I go really far away, you can see it doesn't even load, and then the closer you get, it gets much more denser. This is just to save on sort of frames, because if we had it dense everywhere, it's obviously going to run a bit slower. And I still think I need to optimize it a bit more because it is quite dense at the moment. But yeah, so I've got the grass, I've got the flowers, and the flowers aren't done yet, but they're sort of the bases of the flowers. I've got some props over here, I've got the dock, I've got a fishing rod, I've got some underwater assets like seaweed and pebbles, and again the pebbles on the shore. I've made a little cave. And the cave is definitely not finished yet. That was more of just testing to see if I can get a cave working. And the biggest part of this whole thing, because I haven't got too many assets right now, I mean I've got fences as well, but the biggest part is the textures. So I still need to do a sand texture and a snowy texture for all the way up there. But I've actually got some, as you can see, I've got some dirt, I've got some grass, and I've got some rock, and I've got some wood for assets. And these are all hand painted. So the reason I'm drawing attention to this is because I've never, not even on the channel, I've never shown it before, I've never really worked at doing hand painted textures. So this is the first for me. So it's becoming much more of a learning experience where I'm going through stages of how you portray sort of hand painted textures. So obviously hand painted textures have shading usually applied to them where the light's going to hit. But obviously with a 3D environment, you're going to want the light to be changing. So I'm trying, not only am I trying to make some hand painted textures have shade and light on them, I'm also trying to make normal maps of them. So that way the light can actually change and be on a different area of it and still look like it belongs there. So not only am I doing hand painted, I'm trying to apply normal maps and stuff like that to them as well. So that's sort of the biggest challenge I'm having at the moment, but I think they've turned out alright and they work at the moment and they might change in the future. So if you guys are enjoying the project and you do want to support the channel and support the project as a whole, you can go over to my Patreon and sort of see what rewards you can get. I hope you're enjoying the series, I hope you stay along for some future episodes, and I hope that we can, I hope that the project can be done within the next couple of months, and in 2 more weeks I hope to upload another video showing you more progress that I've accomplished. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying it, and bye bye.